Hey there, welcome to the Lumiére channel. This deck still wants to talk to y'all, so here we are again with this deck. So, this is the day of no return. I've been listening to a lot of Phantom of the Opera, excuse me. So, the day is September 21st and 22nd. Is this, are we touching Libra season, baby? Hey, y'all. Yes, please. Alright. So, honey, let's do this. What is our guidance, blood? What is our guidance for the highest good of all and the highest good of us for this day, the 21st and the 22nd of September, the mouth of Libra season? Farewell to my Virgs. Let's do it. Thanks. Come through. This deck does not like to give me reversals, which is so crazy. Oh no, you want to act up. Okay, maybe it's both of you. Raise or promotion. Focus on your priorities. And release resentments about money. Visualize abundance in all forms. That's a lot, y'all. So this deck is primarily an abundance deck. It's about money, finances, and I've been wanting it for a while, and then I didn't know I wanted it. And then I finally got it because DV, she out here swanging, okay? So I needed to get it. Scarcity helps people move. Release your resentments about money. For real, for fucking real, right? What are your beliefs about not just money, right? What are your, my hands look so fucking good, girl. Yes. What are your beliefs about what you believe? What are your beliefs about what it is that you want? When you want love, when you want money, when you want a career, when you want a business, when you want a good family, when you want good friendships, when you want to be spiritual, when you want to be kind, like what are your beliefs about those things? Like whatever it is that you're maybe not struggling with, but whatever it is that you're sort of going through in your life, what are your beliefs about giving? What are your beliefs about receiving? Massage. Explore what your beliefs are about the things that you desire. Because there might be some, I know there is, this is the basic shadow. This is classic. There are absolutely some resentments that you have about the thing that you want. If not resentments, it's fears. Because when you do get what you want, right, when I say when you do get the thing that you've been asking for, baby, I can almost promise you, you will have a freak out. Because you actually have the thing that you want, and now you have it, and that can be scary. And you're not alone in that. That's normal, because that happened to me. It happens to me a lot of the times. So, and when that does happen, be positive, have faith, and be optimistic. Because it's not a bad thing to get what you want. It's just, sometimes it is a bad thing to get what you want, because you didn't really think that you would get it, and then you have it, and then you kind of freak out. But it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, some stuff happens. Shit happens. Focus on your priorities. Visualize abundance in all forms. Raise or promotion. This is what I'm getting. In order for you to God. For this September 1st and September 2nd, raise your raise your vibration. What does that even mean? People say that shit all the time. Raise your vibration. What does that even mean? Have fun this weekend. That's what it means. Relax this weekend. Focus on your priorities. Yes. If you've got some work to do this weekend, and it'll actually help you, and it'll actually count, splice up some time for that. If it's gonna help you for work and make your work week easier, like for real, and you're not just bullshitting, make some time, excuse me, take some time to focus on that stuff. Take 5 hours of your weekend and focus on that, right? Carve up some time, and then also have fun. Like, this weekend, if it's going to feel better for you to just fucking work instead of, for block of time now, I'm not done with the message. If it's going to feel better for you to do that, then do it. If it's going to suck working and you'd rather be doing something else, baby, stop working and go do something else that is going to actually feel good. That's going to actually add joy to your life, to your world. Like this weekend, right? Because I think the 21st and the 22nd are Saturday and Sunday. So raise your vibration. This means entering into, sometimes it does, not always. I feel like I feel a lot of things, but I'm going to stick to the story here. Raising your vibration is you stepping into energies of joy, energies of happiness, energies of this feels good. But if you're feeling shitty, you're not going to go all the way to joy. That's what my spiritual mentor says. She says, just go to the next best thing. Like, it's not always going to be, if you're feeling broke as a joke and like you really are like broke as a fucking joke, feeling abundant and rich that's a hard ass jump to make. What you can do is feeling sort of, the next up, and then the next up, and then the next up. That's raising your vibration. Raising it doesn't mean you go all the way to fucking 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of, everything. Sometimes it just means going to a 2 of Cups. Sometimes it just means going to a 3 of Pentacles, right? That's still raising it, and it's taking the pressure off. It's taking the edge off. So do your best to raise that. Life is, work, sometimes when you have a lot of work to do, and you are the only person who can do it, or who can do it right, whatever the case may be, that shit happens. But sometimes being able to just do the best you can and be like, you know what, I did what I could over the weekend, and this is what I could do, and then having some time for yourself would be good. Now, focus on your priorities, what I'm seeing here also as far as visualizing abundance in all forms, honey, your health. This weekend, can we eat some vegetables? Can we eat some salads? You can throw some ranch on that bee, but like, can we eat some salads? Can we eat something good? It doesn't have to be a shitty salad. It could be a Cobb salad. It could be a Caesar. Can we eat something? Can we put something in our body? Can we do something for our bodies that are good? Can we focus on like lowering the inflammation in our bodies? Can we focus on doing something nice for our bodies? Like for real, not just our taste buds, but like our bodies, and maybe compromise with our taste buds. Okay, I'll give you some cheese and some juicy something if we have this meal with blah blah blah. If we da 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 da. So there's lots of things that you can do, lots of substitutes you can make to make a freaking meal taste good, or places you can go to have a really good meal. Do something that's going to help your body as well this weekend on the 21st and the 22nd. Promote a good habit. Right? See if you can try it just for the weekend. Now, don't go too crazy, because you're not going to go from 0 to 100 like that. We want to go from 0 to 1, 0 to 7, right? 0 to 8, somewhere attainable, bit by bit, because that's how you nurse a good habit. That's how you promote a good habit, bit by bit. You're not going to promote the male boy in your business to all the way to CEO. No, he's got get used to level 7, level 8, level 19, level 27, and then just like that. The same thing with our vibration, same thing with building our habits for ourselves, what we want to promote. And this also goes for love relationships. Are there sort of behaviors that you want to have that you can maybe start practicing now, promoting now for yourself? Don't beat yourself up for the past too much. Beat yourself up enough to a point that you light some fire under your belt, right? I'm not gonna fool around with you. That works to some degree, but at the same time, in a way of love, right? If you have some certain habits when it comes to love that you don't like, that you want to sort of rise above from, see what you can do about promoting better habits this weekend for the 21st and the 22nd. And that what may help may be to focus on your priorities. What is it that you want in terms of love? What kind of relationships do you want? And maybe take a step and look at how you can get there, how you can promote that for yourself, within yourself. And don't not think that you can't have it, because remember, release resentments about, your thing. Release your resentments that every person you ever meet, or you'll never meet a person, da 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 da. Release those resentments. And how do you release a resentment about that? I used to do some shadow stuff, and I used to have some shadow stuff in the membership, but I don't have the membership as it was anymore, so that stuff is locked away. But just don't run away from your desires, right? Indulge them. See what they're about. So your main card was visualize abundance in all forms. It says God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes a reality. So scary, it's true. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. That's your main one. That's your main. Let's look for more in the book. Oh, I shouldn't sing that. This card reminds you that whatever you imagine is what you experience. The angels guide you to visualize your desires instead of your fears. You received this card to help you adjust your visions, including those that arise from your thoughts and feelings. Have you been imagining worst case scenarios? The ego employs this technique as a way of trying to foresee and control the future. Yet when we visualize the worst, we call those experiences into being. Not all the time. Calm down now, DV. Everything that you've been visualizing is in a thought form of energy around you. Angels, clairvoyants, and sensitive people can discern these thought forms because they are real energy masses that take the shape of what you're visualizing. So, for example, if you're envisioning, this is a long one. If you're envisioning a new home, there will be a thought form energy mass of a home floating next to your head and shoulders. That's how psychics can accurately say you are manifesting a new home, by sensing this thought form. Interesting. Eventually, all thought forms crystallize into solid matter. The good news is that you can uncrystallize anything in your life that doesn't work by withdrawing the power that you've given it. That's hilarious. Raise your vibration. Focus on what it is that you do want. And release resentments about what isn't coming to pass or that you don't want. Don't complain about it or affirm its reality unless it's something positive. When you are visualizing a desire, it helps to have a physical representation. This can be a picture that you cut out of a magazine, a model of a car you desire, or even a clay sculpture that you make yourself. Having an image or a placeholder object can make the visualizations more real to you, and that will increase the effect. A vision board is a place to keep these visual cues of your desires. This can be something as simple as a cork board where you can pin pictures, or a large piece of construction paper where you glue inspiring magazine pictures and phrases. I still have not shared with you how I've been manifesting a shit ton of stuff in my life on this end. It's not even like a shit ton of like, oh my god, I'm like living the large life. Not really. It's just like, it's crazy to see how I've manifested so many things, and it's so simple, it's so doable. But more on that another time. I really haven't talked to you guys in a while. While I understand where the book is coming from on that, there is this sort of damaging to me, right? I think it's damaging idea that when you do some shadow work on some things that are considered negative, that you're calling it into being. I highly beg to differ. I think that shadow work is, I think as Till Swan says, the highest form of light work. You are giving love and light to your shadow. You're giving light and love to the things that you resent. You're giving them attention. You're not ignoring them. And that dissipates the energy that is around those thought forms, as the book called it. You're not giving it more energy. You're actually taking it away. Because the more you ignore something, to me, the more it grows and festers and stinks. But when you look at it and say, all right, I'm going to lift my bed and see what's under here and clean that shit up. You clean it up. You release the energy around it. So, while I respectfully read what the angels and abundance say by DV and her son, I want to say for sometimes, like, what they're saying is exactly true. Like, you've dwelled and you just stop, right? Focus on what you do want. But for other people, there is looking at the stuff that you don't want and looking at it from an objective way and saying like, man, this is really what I don't want, and releasing it in that way. There's obviously more to that, and I just don't have the membership open anymore, available for people to check that out. So that's too bad. So sad. But visualize abundance in all forms, and that can mean you loving all of you, including the parts of you that you don't want to love, which are the parts of you that feel lack, the parts of you that feel lonely, the parts of you that feel jealousy, the parts of you that feel annoyed. Loving those parts, the parts of you that feel uncomfortable, the parts of you that are uncomfortable and undesirable, and focusing on what it is that you do want as well. So it's a teeter-totter. Okay, it's a teeter-totter. Take care of your health, take care of your being, take care of your life, take care of you. I will see you next time. I don't know when. Okay, I don't know when. Pray for me. But keep your light on, honey, and good luck.